Welcome students. Last class, we talk about fraction. Okay, we know what is fraction, and today we are going to talk about a new topic called decimal. So, what is decimal? First, we know what is meant by decimal. Then, after that, we are going to talk about the decimal fraction, decimal numbers. Okay. So, one by one, we will discuss. First of all, what is meant by decimal? We will discuss the definition of decimal. The number to the left of the decimal point is called as whole part or integral part. The number to the left of the decimal point is called as the whole part or integral part. The number is to the right of the decimal point is called the decimal part. Okay, so whole part or integral part. Another one, decimal part. We have two parts is there. In middle of that, they have some dot is there. That is called the decimal point. Okay. If you take example 24.31, listen carefully. 24.31. The point dot is we call decimal point. Okay. The dot we call. Okay. It's called decimal point. The left side of the number 224 we call as a whole part or integral part. Okay, the right side of the decimal point we call decimal part. So this is called decimal numbers. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about this only. So decimal means what? Decimal means we have two part. Left side of the part is called integral part or whole part. The right side of the part we call decimal part. Okay, that middle of the dot we call decimal point. Okay, so this term we are going to discuss in whole chapter. Okay, look at the example. If you see this number 49.35. Okay, you know very well in decimal number there are two parts with that. Left side part we call integral part or whole part. The right side of the part we call as a decimal part. In middle of the dot we call decimal point. Okay, if you notice this, how many places are there? If you notice this in this point, you know very well, left side of the part we call whole part or integral part. Okay, integral part. Okay, this dot we call decimal point. The right side of the part we call decimal part. If you notice this, the decimal part, how many places are there? Two places. If you notice this, how many places are there? There are two places are there. There are two places are there. How to read this number? 49.35. How to read the number in this decimal? 49.35. How many places are there? Two places are there. Because the dot, after the dot, how many places there? 1, 2. So there are two places are there. Decimal point. Okay. If you look at this another example, here dot is there. So you know very well the left side of the part we call integral part or whole part. Okay, the dot we call as a decimal point. The right side of the part we call as a decimal part. Then how many places are there? Three places. 1, 2, 3. So there are three places are there. So how to read this number? 0.859. Okay, 0.859 we can read as it is. Okay. Welcome students. Now we are. I am going to talk about a new interesting topic. You know very well what is fraction because last chapter we were discussed that only. So we are talking about an interesting fraction. That fraction is decimal fraction. Okay. What is decimal fraction? Now I am going to explain. Using some example. If you look at this diagram, how many parts? Total parts. If you notice it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total parts is 10. Out of 10, how many parts are shaded? Only 4 parts shaded. Okay. So if you read this 4 by 10 or 4 upon 10, we can read. Okay. Then if you look at the second diagram, how many parts were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So total part is 10. Then how many parts were shaded? If you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you look at it, 5 parts were shaded. How you can read 5 upon 10? So this is a fraction. If you look at it, this is 15 parts out of 100. Okay, 15 parts out of 100 if shaded, how we can write like this? So 15 upon 100. If you 1000 parts, 1000 box were there, in 32 box were shaded. If you how to we can write like this, 32 upon 1000. So if you look at this all the denominator, if you look at this, listen carefully. If you look at this all the denominator, 10, 10, 100, 1000. So 10, 100, 1000 is these kind of fractions we call decimal fraction. Okay. So listen carefully. If the denominator 10, 100, 1000, these kind of fractions we call decimal fraction. Look at this. Now I am going to tell about what is decimal fraction. See the definition. A decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator is either 10 or 100 or 1000 or power of 10. Okay, this is the definition of decimal fraction. Now I already shown some diagram example. I have taken that value. We can denote this fraction value as another form. Okay, we can change or we can show the fraction value to another form. How we can express that form? If you notice this, 4 by 10 we can write as 0.4. 0.4. Okay. If you write another form of 5 by 10, 0.5. Then 15 upon 10, if you write as another form, 0.15. If you write the 32 by 1000, we can write another form like this, 0.032. So if you notice this, 0.4, 0.5, 0.15, 0.032, these all are decimal numbers or decimals. Okay, you know very well. Already I told you what is decimal. Okay, decimal have two parts. Left side of the part we call as integral part or whole part. Then center of this dot we call decimal point. Then right side of the number we call as a decimal part. So as per that, this fraction we can convert and we can write as another form like this. 4 by 10 we can write 0.4. So 0.5 by 10 we can write 0.5. Okay. So 15 by 100 we can write 0.15. Okay. So 32 by 1000 we can write 0.032. So these all are decimal numbers or decimals. Okay. Let me talk about the decimal place value and expanded form. Decimal place value and expanded. We know very well what is decimal. Okay, decimal fraction we know very well. Now we have to write expanded form as a decimal fraction. If you look at it, write the place value and expanded form. The given number 9.754. 9.754. You know very well this is a place value table. Okay, you know very well the center point we call decimal point. Okay, the left side of the number is integral part or whole part. The right side of the number we call decimal place, decimal part. Okay, so this is the decimal part. We have to take and place it in this box. This is the whole part. We have to take in this part. Okay, so this is the point dot here. We have to put dot here. Okay, so right side of the number we have to put this side. So 7, 5, 4. So left side of the number we have to put this side after this dot. So we have to put 9 here. Okay. So we are, how to read it? 9.754. This is the place value table. So we already discussed in first chapter the number expanded form. You have remember that one. The same procedure, but we already used in real number for whole number. But now we are going to handle the decimal numbers. That's a different, but everything is same. Okay. So this is a number, given number. This is a table, center point. Then after 10, 100, 1000. Then whole part, ones, tens, 100, 1000. Okay. So after the dot, we have to put into the decimal part. Then before the dot, we have to put the whole part. Okay. Okay, we know how to place the value in this place value table. Okay, the given value I have placed in the table. Now we are going to write the expanded form. You know very well how to write in expanded form. First I will take the whole part as an integral part. So it's a ones place. You know very well, ones, tens, 100,000. In this side 10, 100,000. Okay. So first I will write ones place. So 9 into 1 is equal to 9. Okay. Then here point is that fraction decimal point. So if you take this that side and right side of the number, we have to put division, because this side multiplication. If you take that side division, so the place value of 7, you know very well, 10. Okay, the place value of 7. Okay, so 7 into 1 by 10. So this side fraction decimal point. So 1 by 10. So we can write as it is 7 by 10. Okay, so 7 by 10, because here 7 na? So 7 by 10. 7 by 10 I already told you, we can write as it is 0.7. 0.7. Okay, then another place value, the place value of 5. Place value of 5. Place value of 5. So 100. So 1 by 100. So we can write 5 by 100. So 5 by 100 we can write as it is 0.05. We can write 0.05. Then fourth place, the place value of 4. So 1000. So 1 by 1000 we can write 4 divided by 1000. So another format we can write 4 by this is a fraction. We can write the another format. So 0.004. So if you look at this, the fractions, it means decimal fraction 9.754. The fraction is 7 by 10. Sorry, 9. 9 plus 7 by 10 plus 5 by 100 plus 4 by 1000. So this is the fraction, decimal fraction. This is the decimal fraction. Okay, decimal fraction form. If you look at this another format, so 9 plus 0.7 plus 0.05 plus 0.004 is the decimal form. So it's a fraction form, this is a decimal form. Okay, if you convert the expanded form for given number 9.754, so we have to write like this. So 9 into 1 is a ones place, so it's a whole part. So 9 into 1 is equal to 9. This is the fraction part, the decimal part. So we have to write this place value of 7 is 10. So 1 by 10, we can write 7 by 10. So the another format of 7 by 10, 0.7, you know very well. Okay, the place value of 5 is 100. Okay, so 1 by 100, 5 by 100. The another format of 5 by 100, 0.05. Okay, so place value of 4,000. So 1 by 1000, 4 by 1000. The another format of 4 by 1000, 0.004. If you look at this, here 3 zeros there, so 3 decimal part. Here 2 0, so 2 part. Here 1 0, 1 part after the decimal point. Okay, so this is the fraction form. 7 by 9 plus 7 by 10 plus 5 by 100 plus 4 by 100 is a fraction form. Then decimal form 9 plus 0.7 plus 0.05 plus 0.004 is the decimal form. Okay, you know very well how to expand the decimal number. Now look at this. We are going to talk about like and unlike fraction decimals. Like and unlike decimals. If you look at this number 7.35 and 48.46, 46. Don't read 46, 46. You have to read 46. Look at this, 7.35, 48.46. These both are like decimal. How? Because after the decimal point, the right side of the decimal part, we have two decimal places. Here, after the decimal point, the right side, we have two decimal places. So both are same. So these kind of decimal numbers we call as a decimals. We call like decimals. If you look at this number 11.7, okay, 11.07. This decimal part, right side of the decimal point, okay, we have one decimal places, only decimal place value, only one. Then right side of the decimal point, we have two decimal places. So these kind of numbers we call unlike decimals. Okay, this is called unlike decimals. Now look at these decimals. It's a unlike decimals. Yes, na? If you look at this, the decimal point of the right side, they have only one place is there. Here, the decimal point of the right side, three place values there. Here, the right side of the decimal point, we have two decimal places there. Then here, only one place. If you look at this, all the decimals, which is the highest place value? Decimal place value? 3 is the highest place value. How? Because 5.275 is the highest place value of decimal. So 3 place values there. Here 1, here 2, here 1. This is the highest place value. Okay. So we have to convert as a like fraction, like decimals. Okay. Convert into like decimals. How to convert? We have to look at all the decimals, which is the highest decimal place value places there. If you look at this, this is the highest place values there. So I am going to convert all the decimals as a like decimals. You know very well, like decimal, after the decimal point, right side of the decimal point, whose number has same decimal place value, that decimals we call like decimals. Okay. So this is the unlike decimals. Now I am going to convert decimal like decimals. So how to convert? If you convert as a like decimal, 7.8, how to convert? 7.800. So now it converted after the decimal point 3 place value. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here 3 place already is there. So no need to convert. We have to write as it is. 5.275. Okay. Now here if you convert as a like decimal, so 9.050. Now it will become a like decimal. If you convert this, 8.500. So this is also 3 place value. If you look at all the decimals, they have same decimal place value. Like here 3, 3, 3, 3. So now all the decimals called like decimals. Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss ordering the decimal. Okay, we know how to order, I mean ascending order, descending order, you know very well. If normal number, it means real number, sorry, that yes, real number, if you want to order ascending or descending order, you know very well. But in decimal, how to arrange the ascending order to the, now I am taking some example number, it's a decimal number. Now I am going to order. Before that, I have to place the all the decimal into the place value chart. Okay, you know very well the place value chart. First in that middle point is a point value. Point means you know very well decimal. Okay, then here ones, tens, 100, then 1000. You know very well. Fraction point left side. Fraction point right side. You know very well what is 10, 100, 1000. Okay, na? So this is a fraction point. So this is a table. First you have to make one table. Okay. So now I am going to put all the value in this table. So table ready. This is a fraction point. You know very well, dot, everywhere is dot. Okay. Then fraction decimal point. Decimal point right side, fraction part left side. You know integral part. We already discussed. Decimal means left side of the number we call as a whole part or integral part. Right side we call decimal part. Then this point is called the decimal point. Okay. Then I am going to write these all the numbers in this table. Okay. So first I will write 13.8. Okay, 13.8. So 3 is the ones place. Then 1 is the 10th place. So I will put 0. That 0. Sorry, 8. 8 0 0. Okay. Then second one 19.525. So 9 is the ones place, 1 is the tens place, then 5 is the 10 place, 2 is the 100 place, 5 is 1000 place. Then third one 0 is ones place, then 6 is the 10 place, then 2 is the 100 place, 7 is the 1000 place. The next number 14, 4 is the ones place, 1 is the tens place, then 358, 3 5 8. Then another number 3 1 7 2 0. This is the 1000 place. So I have placed these all the given decimals. Now as per the decimals, I am going to arrange ascending order. You know which is small number. If you look at this table, ones place here 3 9 0. Here 0 is there. So this is the very small number compared to all the number 3 9 4 3. Compared to this 0 is the small number. So I will take first as it is the small number. So I will put here the symbol. I will write here. So 0 comma 627. Then another big number compared to this. Here 3. Here 3, both they were 3, but in that which is small number? Compare them here 8, here 7. So 7 is a small number. Listen carefully. First I will check this whole ones place. 3, 9, 0, 4, 3. In this all this number, 0 is the very small. So I will take here, okay, 0.627. Then another compare than this, another big number 3. Okay. Both they have both places 3, which is another in that 2 we have to find out which another small number, another big number. Here 8, here 7. 7 is a small number. So this is the another small number. It means compare than this is another big number. So 3.720. Then compare than this, which is another big number. You know very well. This is the another big number. Okay, then another big number 3.720. Let me find out another big number compared to this. So then another number 13.820. So 13.800. Then another big number compared to 3 after 4. So 4 is the another big number. So we will write as it is less than 14.358. Then compare to this another big number, you know very well, 19.525. So 19.525. So this is the way you can order the given decimal number, ascending or descending order. Okay.